right, good morning, everyone. So, I'm so upset with myself, you guys. Today is Wednesday. I'm actually getting ready for work. I just came from dropping a couple of the kiddos off to the bus stop. I have about maybe 45 minutes to get ready. And so, remember, you guys, I told you I was going to get some of these plants over here watered before. I think I let them go about a day too long. And look what's going on. So, my pothos over here, I actually had a project going on that I was going to do. So a lot of my pothos here are actually showing me that they're upset with me. So even my beautiful marble queen over here. So I'm going to get them watered really quickly while I get ready, and then we're going to see how long it takes for them to get their drinks. So yeah, let's get them watered. So there you go, guys. When I have a large watering project and I don't have the space or the time, what I'll do is I'll just fill up my kitchen sink, and then I will sit all the plants, whatever plants that need to be watered, I'll sit them in there and have a mass watering, because I just don't have the time or the space right now. I just need a house, you guys. So after they get watered, if I do have time, I am going to take, excuse me, and remove all of the yellow, excuse me, all of the yellowing leaves. I'm going to remove those off. But believe it or not, you guys, OMG, even though it's winter outside, because these vessels are very small, these pots are very small, and there's a lot of foliage on these plants, they tend to dry out a lot faster, and they need more watering than your larger plants. So these, as small as they are, these are 4-inch pots. They can only go so long without water. Now, mind you, like we said earlier, pothos are very hardy. But because they're in such small vessels and the humidity is very dry in the house because it's winter time, and when I don't have on the humidifier or mist them, they dry out a lot faster than they normally would. So you need to keep up with your watering, especially when it comes to pots that are 4 inches or smaller, or maybe even 5 inches. They dry out a lot faster. So I'm upset with myself, and in a way, not really, but I am, because I forgot to actually tend to these the day I wanted to. I'm actually almost a day to 2 days behind in getting them watered. So pay attention to your babies, especially the ones in smaller pots, you guys, because they do tend to dry out a whole lot faster than bigger pots. So I'm watering my marble queen here. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so upset with myself because I hate to lose leaves. I hate if a plant dies, and I also hate to lose leaves. I just feel like I don't like death at all. when it comes to humans or anything living, dying or whatever, I just don't like it. And so to lose something that you know, it's hard to explain, you guys. I just don't like to have my plants, anything on my plants die or whatever, because, you know, it's special to me. But yeah. So I'm watering her. See how she's doing. So she's very limp. So when they do this, this is when the pothos, of course, lets you know when they need water. And we'll go from there. So I'm going to go ahead and let them soak up their water, and I'm going to get ready for work, and then I'm going to come back and see how they are. Okay, here's another baby that I lost track of in a way. So this is one of my philodendrons. I don't quite know the name of it, but I just checked her while I was opening the blinds in my room. So she is past due for watering as well. So we're gonna get her watered and see how she takes. I almost have to head out to work, so I might not be able to check on her until I get back home. So we're gonna see how this baby does. I'm gonna cut these 3 off, 1, 2, and 3 off. So yeah, we're gonna see what's going on with her though later. Okay, so I am on my way to work. I had a little bit of time, to put these babies back in their spots. The sun is out. That's why I just chose them to go ahead and put them back, because I won't get home until about after 4. So I want them to get as much sun as they can. And so I'm going to check on them when I get home. Hopefully they will not be drooping. So yeah, we're going to go from there. And then I got to get these two some water, but I don't have time right now. If I don't, these things will droop so fast. So I got to get home and get these refilled.
I keep a photograph in which we were in love, caught in your eyes, waiting for the sunrise. I barely even knew who you were. What did you do? I didn't care, 'cause you were perfect, I swear. But somebody told me that it's over. I know it's true. You made me happy for a while. I remember fleeting times when we slept on top of cars. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I remember fleeting times when we watched the sparks so fire. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. Stars shone in our eyes like the lights of fireflies. We were obsessed and we felt warmth in our chests. Your heart was full of dreams. It made you feel extreme. Give me a sign if you keep it in mind. But somebody told me that it's over. I know it's true. You made me happy for a while. I remember fleeting times when we slept on top of cars. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I remember fleeting times when we watched the sparks so fire. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. We knew we'd be forever young. Now I don't know you, you don't know me too. I knew that love would make.
Alright, you guys, so I'm going to just be watering my babies today. Some of them I'm going to use just regular sink water, and other ones I'm going to use distilled water. But for my large philodendron, my large regular green philodendron that's you guys have seen hanging in the ceiling, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using the Miracle-Gro fertilizer. So I'm going to fertilize her today. I fertilized her throughout her growing. A lot of people say, you know, don't fertilize in the non-growing season, but I like to give a little bit of fertilizer, diluted fertilizer. I'm just going to dump that into the whole big old jug of distilled water. But they say do not fertilize in the non-growing season. But see, what I like to do is when I see growth, I like to fertilize a little bit because it's still growing. So they still are utilizing nutrients in food, and they still need those nutrients in food. So why not, you know? So that's what I'm doing. So right now I'm just I'm going to shake that up, mix that up. Then I'm going to pour it into the bowl. And you guys are going to see me fertilize my big baby. So hold on. Okay, so this is her water. She's going to get a good amount of water because she's pretty big. She has a lot of foliage and she's growing very well. So I think this is about enough for her right there. And so I'm going to take this over to my big girl and get her watered. Okay, so this is the big baby I'm talking about, you guys. So this is my big beauty here that I'm going to water. I have my son helping me because I'm doing this with one hand. It's totally impossible. So I'm going to lift her up. You see how her leaves are very soft? You see that? That's how you know they need watering. And that's how pothos do as well. See, look, she's so light. So I'm going to take this. Can you grab this, Xavier, for me, honey? This actually, you could probably just sit that bowl right on top. So I'm gonna lift this up, and you can go ahead and set the bowl right there in the middle. Be careful. Uh-oh, no, it's tipping. So take the plate off from underneath the bowl. Yep, there you go, perfect. Now can you make sure all of her branches are out of the way, because I don't want to bend or break any of her branches. And I'm just gonna sit her in like I've been doing all the other ones. And there you go. And she's going to drink this up, you guys. I'm gonna let her go ahead and drink. And then, what else? But yeah, she's pretty big. She's a big girl. All of this is her. So, I'm going to let her drink. And yeah, her leaves are really soft. So, and then we're gonna check on her as well. So, see you guys in about maybe 10-15 minutes. Okay, so she's been in here for about maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and what I'm doing is just mimicking like it's raining. So it seems like she's outside, but for her it seems like she might be outside, but no, she's not. She's just in the tub, and I'm mimicking rain. So I'm going to get her out of this tub once she drains, and then check on her and see how much water she got. But this is one way to water your big babies, and to water all of the mechanisms and stuff without me misting, taking a long time to mist. I'll just stick her in the shower, let her sit there for about 10 minutes, soak up the water, and then get her out.